The Bengals had themselves an injury scare yesterday after Joe Burrow was carted off of the practice field after suffering a non-contact leg injury. We've all seen the video where he's just taking a normal practice rep, and then eventually, as he's rolling out of the pocket, he goes down holding his leg a little bit and is eventually carted off. So at first, people are fearing the worst, as these kinds of things usually have long-term injury implications, especially when it's non-contact. However, I am wearing the Don't Freak shirt for a reason. It was reported fairly soon after, just hours after, that Joe Burrow thankfully only suffered a calf strain. So while he will miss a good chunk of camp, probably the next 2 or 3 weeks, probably on the longer side, as they will definitely err on the side of caution with him, it's not really going to be an issue if he's ready by week 1, as Joe Burrow is now in the upper echelon of quarterbacks, as to where if he's on the field, you're going to get the best from him, especially if he's 100%. So training camp or no training camp, he's going to be, if he's 100%, he is going to just ball out on the field, especially when, Joe Burrow has never really had a normal training camp. It just seems like every single year something happens to where he's hindered some way in training camp, and he still seems to manage to rebound from that pretty well. Now, I will be honest on the channel, I am a Browns fan, so if you're a Bengals fan, I understand maybe there's some suspicion here, but I don't root for people to get injured. I don't celebrate the idea of Joe Burrow getting injured. I do think that people on social media, if they're typing in something on social media and hitting send with the sentiment that they're happy or glad that Joe Burrow could be out for a significant amount of time, I do think that's kind of a crazy behavior. That might be a wake-up call to change something if you're writing social media messages and hitting send on something that celebrates another human being getting injured for a certain amount of weeks. And getting a calf strain, I don't want to downplay the injury. Getting a calf strain, I'm sure it sucks, but there are definitely a lot worse injuries to get carted off for, and it does seem like the Bengals did kind of dodge a bullet a little bit with this one. So there's a little bit of a training camp update for the NFL. I might have a bit more of a more general AFC North updates for the training camps, as most of these teams are just kind of getting settled in at the moment. But thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far into it, you can let me know in the comments down below what you think about this situation, or what the Bengals might do as far as playing or resting Joe Burrow. Probably just rest him until he feels like he's 100% ready to go. But again, thank you for watching. If you made it this far into the video, and I will see you at the next one.